It's showtime! You've got to raise the bar! This is the ladder of success. We're here to take you from good to great, to help you to kick it up a notch. So every time you hear me from this point forward say, kicking it up a notch, I want you to do this. BAM! What did I just do? Number 2 is. Number 3 is. Awesome job. I believe that people learn emotively or emotionally more than they'll ever learn intellectually. Communicate the process. Let them know what it is you're going to do and how you're going to do it. It was a magical experience. How do you like me so far?
For the past 30 years, I have been a hospitality executive as well as an educator and a trainer. After the first meeting, we already noticed changes on the floor. People were acting different, employees were speaking different, they spent more time listening to customers. It was powerful, it was meaningful, and it had a lasting effect.
My mission, how I'm going to accomplish this here with you today, by interacting with you in the most creative ways possible. To help you to maximize the retention of the key concepts that I'm going to be sharing with you here today.
My name is Peter Scott. My Christians are pumping today, and I gotta tell you something. I'm all fired up and ready to go. How about you? Now, what does BAM stand for? Back to basics. Most people know what to do, but few people do what they know. So if you know what it is that I'm talking about, the question is, are you doing it? A is for always delight. Do your guests expect you to perform the business equivalent of pulling a rabbit out of a hat? They certainly do, don't they? Because when you do that, and you make that positive connection for them, and they go back to their friends and their family, wherever they come from, don't you want them to say, I had the most incredible experience? Bam, baby! Back to basics. Always delight and make a difference.
See, when this cow started jumping up and down and went, moo, 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 what did you start to do? You started to laugh. And when you started to laugh, the person to the right or to the left behind you or in front of you, they started to laugh. And next thing you know, the people further back started to laugh. Attitudes are contagious. Is your attitude, the one that you bring into this organization, the one that you bring into this community, the one that you bring back to your families, is that attitude worth catching? Think about it.
I was wondering about content. I'm more of a content-driven person. But we went ahead with Peter, and we did our big seminar with top management, and they all loved him. They all great reviews. Everything went fantastic. The content was there. He had some excellent concepts that everybody seemed to grasp hold of. We're all kicking it up a notch right now. Bam! Peter just led them all through the whole seminar, 8-hour seminar, and everybody was happy. Give great ratings. At the first break, I knew it was going well, and at the end of on the first break, the president of the company says to me, Bert, how much did this cost? And I told him, and he went, great, it's worth it. So I was like, all right, things are going great. So we were very happy to have Peter here.
Now let's talk about communication for a few minutes here.
Words are like fire. Whether it be a written word, whether it be a spoken word, whether it be a thought word. Words are like fire. Words can heal, words can hurt. Your own words can come back and they can burn you. You've got to be very careful with the words that you use in your life, because once they're out of your mouth, you can never take them back. And they begin to move through an organization, they begin to move through a culture, like a concentric circle, and you can never again get them back.
Okay, we're having a conversation, things are going well, but then all of a sudden, we stop talking. So what I recommend that you do, it's called the 3-second rule. So what you do is when you're looking at someone and all of a sudden you stop, instead of staring at them, you go 1,000, 2, 1,000, When you get to 3 1000, you kind of look away, and then you come back and you establish eye contact. That way you'll never get into that staring contest.
His energy level is on top of the world, so anybody that's trying to sit in the back of the room and be really quiet and not pay attention isn't going to be able to do it. He goes around the entire class, he makes sure that he knows everyone's name, he makes everyone participate whether they want to or not, and they don't have to, he doesn't do it to embarrass you, but he'll do it by eye contact, by asking questions that are very easy to answer and nobody can get a wrong answer, and he gives a lot of stories that make you want to really listen to him. I've been to a lot of seminars in the last 20 years of my life, and this one is the best. Send everybody.
According to God, Peter Scott, he's going to help us take it up a few notches.
Pete brings a lot of energy. One of the reasons why we picked Pete was his style, and we wanted to have someone that can jumpstart, take us to the next level, and bring that type of energy, that type of entertainment, at the same time deliver a message that's really profound and that folks can understand and relate to.
A leader is being. How are you being? What model are you presenting? Here's the thing. If you're not better than them, then why should they follow you? If you don't come in first thing in the morning and be the last to leave at night, if you don't work harder than them, if you don't have a better attitude than them, then why should they follow you? If your standards aren't higher than theirs, then why should they follow you? Many people were super workers, so they made you a supervisor, maybe because you had supervision. But perhaps they didn't give you the tools and the tips and the strategies and the techniques that I'm sharing with you here today.
I couldn't see you because your hand is turned that way.
Oh, you couldn't see me? Okay. You know? Well, this is great. This is great, because what is she doing? What is she saying? She's communicating, saying, you know what? I didn't get it. I need more information. I appreciate you doing that. Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. Which is more important, knowing how to do something or the commitment to getting it done? If you are not willing to eat fire and your competition is willing to eat fire, they're gonna smoke you. We're all in the same boat. Now, if we're all in the same boat, imagine this. It's gonna be funny. I come running over here, and I drill a huge hole in the boat. I come back over here. Now, watch them drown. Why is there so much compartmentalization going on? Why is there so much finger pointing going on? Let's stop saying, well, it's not my department. And let's take responsibility.
You're either adding to the betterment of this organization or you are detracting from this organization. One of the two.
As you look out into your future, realize that it is your decisions, not your conditions, that are going to determine your destiny. If you want to have beautiful things in your life, then I recommend that you plant the seed, nurture the seed, because if it's to be, it's up to me to make it happen. In your life, as you leave here, you can't just hang around. Also, just because you're making a lot of noise doesn't mean you're really communicating. And just because you're running all over this place, looking busy, doesn't mean you're ever getting anything done. Now is an exciting time. Time of renewed commitment. I want to thank you for allowing me the privilege and the pleasure and the honor of serving you on this most glorious day. And remember, to kick it up a notch! Man! Thanks a lot. Take care.
Hello, this is Peter Scott. I have helped many organizations move from good to great. If you're ready to create positive changes, call me. Let's talk about how I can bring winning results to your organization.